Yeah, so we just, to clean our aquarium stones, I just use a kitchen strainer. I put some in there, I take them to the kitchen sink, although I could take them outside, and I just strain all the dirt off them. So I'll keep washing them until no more dirt comes off. Lily wants to go on the stream. Of course she does. She'd knock my phone over too. And like, water changes for me are really easy. I have a 30-foot hose, like on the end of my aquarium vacuum. So I put the end of the hose outside into my garden, and then I vacuum the water out, and it goes straight into my garden, and it's free fertilizer. And the stones I'm using are like river stones. So stones, little tiny stones from the river. Yes, yes. It always pays to play it smart. Now we're going to get some rocks in there. Just sprinkle them everywhere. It also helps if you just sprinkle them. It helps not move the soil around too much. Otherwise, if you just dump a whole heap in one spot, you end up moving the soil. And when I refill my tanks, I have like a 2-inch hose that I can shove over the end of my kitchen tap, and then I just take the hose to the tank I want to fill up and turn it on. Once it's almost filled, I go back to the kitchen tap and turn it off. No needing to carry around 10 lots of 10-litre buckets. Just have to move a hose. And it makes it a lot easier, and means that you're not hurting your back, you're not using extra energy. It's just easy. I think sometimes people make it harder than what it actually is when they don't need to. You know, like making the job harder when you can there's always a way to find an easier way. Yeah, you still have to be bothered, and because I like my fish and I like doing my fish, it is easier for me. Especially in summertime. In summertime when it's really hot, it's really nice to stick your hand in a nice cold tank. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to wash these stones. Nice and clean. Obviously I've spilt some stones on the floor because I'm standing on them. And then more go. And all these stones are smooth stones. They're not, don't have like sharp edges. So they're pretty good. Although buying a bag is big as what I brought does get expensive sometimes. I think I paid $50 for a big bag. And this is why the most expensive part of this hobby actually is the starting up. Because by the time you get like your aqua soil, my aqua soil cost me like $60, $70. Then 50 or 60 just for this bag of stones. And that's not even including the price of a tank, because I got the tank for free. And then I spent over $100 on plants. Now we like it so there's enough on top of the dirt that you can't see the dirt from the top. That's how I have it. I'm making a big mess everywhere, but that's all right. It's all the fun. It's all the fun. As long as you clean your mess up, it's fine. Yeah, so that's what it looks like so far. That's not even all the stones yet, and that's not even the plants in yet. Oh yeah. Plus, then you've got on top of everything else you pay for, you got your pumps. So like your air pumps, whatever filter you're going to use. I use sponge filters, heaters. Depending on what type of fish you have, you might need coolers. Some fish do require that you use driftwood. So like some of the catfish that I have, they need driftwood. Otherwise, you'll end up killing them because they use it for digestion. That's my bristlenose. They need the driftwood. Alright, now wash another lot of... Oh yeah. We've learned this time of having fish, this time around we learned a lot more than we did the other times. Because the other times we just had like one tank. Yeah, I'll get a pepper thing. And then I'll be able to spread on this side.
Hello, puppy.
My puppy dog.
I'll show you the dog.
Okay, I'll get it set up.
Here, look. I'll show you the yellow fish tanks. Who wants me to show you the yellow fish tanks?
We can do that if you want, or we can do that at the end. Alright. Then we can bring it around here. Don't mind the mess. Well, that's how thick the bottom layer is. It's about 1 inch of yes.
Hey, Rocker. Hey, puppy. Rocker, 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 rocker microphone. Hey, puppy.
Alright, so I want to grab some driftwood out of my other tank because driftwood just looks good. So, the plants are not just for looks. They also help deal with ammonia, which kills fish, in case you didn't know. And we've got stones on my feet. Oh, that was my finger. We have 2 bits of driftwood in there. They've had snacks today. Yeah, so yeah, that's what they do. I don't know if you've seen when Snake was showing you the tanks, but on one of the top of my tanks I actually have a yam growing.
Yeah, sure do.
Now this is my bowl I use. I should use this for the strainer. This is the bowl I use to separate my plants. So this one, I don't have to separate. So this plant here was one plant. I turned it into 2, and then I glued it onto a piece of media. It's also another surface that good bacteria can cling to. Alright, let's separate this. One little piece. Oh, there's going to be a few in here, I think. So we'll take that one, and this one can go back in the tank because I have another tank that I have to set up. So half of this plant is going to be for my other tank. So we're just separating them. They just come off easily. I don't have to apply much force on them. You just wiggle them a bit and they come out. Alright, and this time round, so in all my other tanks I haven't had these little things, but I have extra long tweezers. Actually, before we do that, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my hose. You need me to look at the chat? Oh! Backslider D. Thank you, Dave, for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. If I miss anyone's message, just yell at me, alright? Yes, she was calling me just for that. My daughter tried to call me just to ask me to make her butter chicken for dinner. That's all she wanted. There we go. This is the hose that I shove on my kitchen tap. This is a new tank. So this is one of the tanks that I got a couple of months ago. I got 2 of these tanks for free off Facebook Marketplace from one of my daughter's friends. It was her friend's dad. He posted it on Facebook. I seen him. I commented on the post. I'll take them. And then I messaged my daughter and I'm like, is your friend's dad's name this? And she goes, yeah. And I said, you're at your friend's place, right? And she goes, yeah. And I said, can you tell your friend that I just commented on her dad's post, I want those fish tanks. And then my daughter messaged me back, Mum, he said you can come get them now. Alright, now we connect the hose. Okay, now we just wait for the water to actually come through because I've only got it on really, really low. I just want a little bit of water in there so that way I can tell if the plants are going to float out of the soil or not.
Did you push them in with your pincers?
I've got my pincers right here and I've got them right here.
Yeah, what you're going to do is as the water slowly comes up, just push them in, keep pushing them in as the water comes up.
Yeah. Because these ones are like little bits of grass. That's all they look like, just little bits of grass. They're going to love this soil.
Now catching a couple of babies. Do you want a testing kit or no?
No.
A little bit cloudy and stuff for day one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, some people buy live bacteria and they put that in their tank. So this tank has still got water dripping in it while we put some plants in. These ones you're going to hardly see, but they're going to be. They should look really good once they get a bit bigger. The lighting is so bad in here, I can't even see where that one went. Let's move it back a bit. But the water will settle down. It always goes funny coloured when you first do it. Alright, now we'll use this one because
if you use
that one just didn't want to go in the soil. Oh, freaking stones! I'm going to have to vacuum when I finish. Some of the next plants are going to be interesting to put in because some of them are just grass. We need you to go in here somewhere because we like to kind of spread them out a bit. Most of my tanks I try and make look like a pond floor or a river floor. That's the idea I usually go with. I need to go that way. So this is grass. Just grass. Plus, it looks like that's a root, or that's some of the guppy grass out of my tank. Now, I do have some stuff coming that most people would tell me that I'm friggin' insane for putting in my tanks. Duckweed. Nobody likes duckweed apparently. And I'm going to find out why. Because I've never used it. So the grass that's stuck to this, I am just going to, because I think some of it might be my guppy grass, we're just going to throw it in the top. What is duckweed? So duckweed looks like miniature lilies. So little tiny leaves is what it looks like. And they just float on the top of your tank, and you can have just like one piece of duckweed in your tank and give it time, and your whole top of your tank will be covered in duckweed. So apparently it's a little bit insane. Now we tend to do a little bit insane over here. This is actually going to be very interesting to put this apart. Yeah, some people class it as a weed, but I think it'll be great for getting rid of ammonia.
Actually, no, so what is duckweed?
Yeah, I already explained it. Oh, this grass is like stuck to itself, and then there's some loose little bits. We might just shove the grass smack bang in the middle, and it can just spread at its own leisure, unless I can get some of it apart. Yeah, growing weed. I like that idea. Alright, we've got two pieces. So, one can go there. One can go there. This one's looking a little bit sorry for itself, but I think once it goes in there, it should be alright. This one here is a crypt.